Hello and welcome to Question Time. Today we have two people from the audience and two special guests to discuss abortion. Our guests today are Minnie and Mike, and from Oxford University is Professor Pompadour Duda and the infamous philosopher Dr. Immanuel Kant. Today Minnie and Mike are here because of the issue of abortion. Minnie is here pregnant with Mike's child, but has decided she wants an abortion. But Mike disagrees and is here to show Minnie why. Now Minnie, I know it must be a difficult decision, but why do you want an abortion?
I really am not ready for a child, and I understand that Mike wants to keep it, but I really could not afford to keep it, and it wouldn't have a good life if I did go through with the birth, because I can't take care of a baby.
But it's a living being. You can't just give up on a human life because you're scared of having a child. I'm here to support you, and I will take care of our child.
He has a point, Minnie. As a Catholic, I believe life is sacred from conception, and we should not be the ones to decide who lives and dies. Only God can do that.
Are you serious? Would you never agree with abortion, like ever?
Only on the condition of double effect, which is where the medical intervention of another problem would result in the child being aborted. But this would be unintentional killing, and any intentional killing is murder, and it's one of the 10 commandments that thou shalt not murder.
And Kant, what do you think about all of this?
Of course, this all depends on whether the fetus is a person or not. If it is, then abortion's wrong, but if it isn't, then I guess abortion could be allowed. But personally, I disagree with it altogether.
But what about utilitarianism? Would it be for the greater good to have the abortion?
Yeah, I'm the greater good, not this living thing inside of me, and the greater good for me would be to get rid of it.
Yes, it is true that utilitarianism is concerned with the outcome, and therefore we need to weigh up the happiness and pain involved. For abortion, you must take into consideration the pain, cost, and whether the same money might bring more happiness if used somewhere else. However, with natural law, it would be contrary to nature to abort a child whose life should be respected even in the womb.
I agree that the child does have a right to life, and it is part of God's natural creation, and having an abortion would go against this.
Are you saying if I was raped, I shouldn't have an abortion?
Yes, because it still makes it immoral. One sin should not lead to another sin. Abortion is wrong, full stop, and I wouldn't support anyone having an abortion.
Mike, you're a Christian, but part of the Church of England, aren't you?
Yeah.
So what would you do if Minnie actually went through with the abortion?
Well, I would completely disagree, but I love her and I'll support her no matter what she chooses, because to withhold love and compassion from those in distress is just as bad as abortion itself.
Minnie's quite far on in her pregnancy. So does this affect your view on abortion, Professor?
Abortion is always wrong. It makes no difference on how far in the pregnancy she may be.
I disagree. I think the longer it is, the more human they become. So the later the abortion, the worse it is, which is why Minnie shouldn't get an abortion anymore.
So it all comes down to whether the child is a person and has a soul or not, and whether the child has a right to life, or if it's up to the mother what she should do with the fetus. Kant, what do you think about the child's right to life?
I think that if the fetus is a person, then that person should by no means be used as a means to an end, and I would judge abortion as a wrong action.
So Minnie, after this discussion, have you made your mind up whether or not to have an abortion?
Well, I kind of understand what Mike means now, and I know he really cares. So I'm not sure, but I'll keep considering it.
Okay, well that's all we have time for tonight. Thank you everyone for joining us for a very interesting topic. Goodbye for now.
That's great.
It's Minnie eating for two.
Minnie's quite on...
He has a point, Minnie. Stop smiling at me. All of you, go away!
topic. Goodbye for now.
You're such a fake.